Garbers. Go ahead and let me know if you do have a question in the chat, and we'll get started with Jake Curtis from Cal Sports Report.
That's Justin, the same thing, but does the offensive approach, will it change at all in the second half when Thibodeau becomes eligible to play?
No, not at all. We're game planning for the whole Oregon team, not just one player. Yeah, he won't be there in the first half, but he'll be there in the second. So, we're going to game plan for who's in the game at the time, but the game plan won't change at all just because he enters the game.
Okay, we'll go to Trace Travers. Go ahead, Trace.
Yeah, Chase, do you see the similarities between Oregon's defense and what you saw in practice with Coach DeRuyter's defense your first couple of years here?
Yeah. When DeRuyter was calling plays here, obviously we see some similarities with that. A lot of teams in our conference play very similar defenses to ours anyway. So, we're fortunate enough to have a really good defense that we can go against every day in practice. But having someone who's been on this team before on the opposing team and kind of familiar with how they play and their play style, really confident in this week.
Yeah. I guess what's changed for Oregon's defense since you guys played them last year?
Nothing too drastic. They've always kind of been a base odd team. And when DeRuyter gets there, he has more but nothing drastically has changed. Oregon has kind of been the same defensively for the past couple of years that we played them. So we're just going off their past 5 games.
Gotcha. And with when you guys last played against Washington State, you've thrown well to Jeremiah in the past, but he didn't see any targets. Is there anything you guys are doing to get him more looks this week?
Obviously with the talent we have in the wideout room, we're trying to spread the ball around as much as we can, not really try and hone in on one guy. All of them are really talented. So, whether they get 10 targets in the game or 2 targets in the game, it just kind of depends on where we're going with the offensive play call and, obviously who's playing.
Thanks, Chase.
Okay, we'll go back to Jake Curtis. Go ahead, Jake.
Aside from winning the game, what's one thing that you would like to see out of the offense this week?
I'd like to see us capitalize in the red zone and convert those 3rd and 4th downs. We struggled on 4th down in the past, and kind of the 3rd and medium, is where we got to be better in terms of our conversion rate. So just being better in those situations, I think will obviously lead us to more points on the board and obviously lead us to a win.
Okay, anybody else, guys, with the final question? Okay.